So let's start off by talking about building a social following. So if you have ever tried to post what you've seen other consultants post and you sit back and you go, hey, I did the things, but nothing's happening. Well, it could just be that you have less people you're showing it to. It could be that you didn't have the algorithms boosted on your social media to be able to push that content out to get the people that you're wanting to see. So there's a difference between pull marketing and push marketing, but that's a whole nother training. So what we're going to talk about today is how to build a social following. So how do you find people? How do you add people to your social platforms? And which platforms should you use? We're also going to cover what content to post that best expresses you. Because at the end of the day, people are not just buying our amazing products, they're buying you. So I also want to say that the biggest trick for the training tonight is going to be consistency. I know I said the dirty C word. People want to post with purpose. That way, this will get the best results. We're also going to talk about, like I said, which platform to use. So let's dive in. So when you're looking for people, you want to see who your demographic is. Who are you best going to market to? Well, technically, that's going to be people who have things in common with you. It's going to be people that maybe relate to you. Because like I said, people buy people. So what you can try to meet people is I have personally gone out and shopped for clients just to get them on my social media. So let's say we're at Walmart. And I'm in the laundry section and you see this chick in the laundry section and I come on up to you and I'm like, hey, do you know what I could use that might get like a smoke smell out of lingerie? And the lady says, oh, I think you could try this. I was like, oh, at one of my parties, the people were smokers and I just was kind of curious how I could get the smoke smell out. Well, now she's recommending products, but in the back of her mind, she's like, what do? You do parties? I was like, yeah, I do really fun girls' nights. Bam. I've got her attention. She's already interested. And I said, well, hey, let me get you on my social media. That way you can have a chance to get to know me better. And when you're comfortable and ready, I'm here to have that fun girls' night with you. Well, she gets on my social media. She checks out all the fun I'm having. And bam, she joins my team, books a party, makes a purchase, score. So that's something you can do. Shop for clients the same way our clients shop for us. So that's one of my favorite tips. Another way to find people is friends of friends. Who do you know? Start going through your who do you know list and make sure they're all on your social media and not just Facebook. Not everyone uses Facebook out there. There are lots of people who are on Instagram, TikTok. People are no longer scrolling like this. They are scrolling like this. So be sure to make video content through your stories and your reels on Instagram and Facebook because that's where I generate the most of my social sales. Now, the biggest thing that I can say is when I worked for another company, my upline taught me about the 5 things rule. There are 5 things that best describe you. What are they? Come on, I put you to the task. Go ahead and think about it and write them down. Those 5 things, and one of them can be sales, but the other 4 things has to be something that uniquely is you. What are they? Because that's why people are shopping with you. So for me right now, I recently became a widow. I'm not telling you this so you can feel sad. I'm telling you this because women are relating to me through my journey of newfound independence. So I have been posting all about what I'm going through on my newfound widow experience. I'm also big into DIY, home renovation, all that. So I'm posting that. I love to work out. So I have been posting my fitness journey and how I've lost 80 pounds. I'm also a mother-son advocate. I do a lot with my son. Everybody always assumes it's mother-daughter fun. For me, it's mother-son fun. So people follow my son Aiden and I's adventures. So those are 4 things that are about me other than that I sell the best Athena's products. Now, those things are why people shop with me. I have now attracted other women who like to work out or people who want to build more self-confidence, and they're looking at what I'm doing to see what they can do to better enhance their lives, and bingo, they need self-care products too. So by showing them what I'm using through my life after a hard day of renovating this house or after a hard day in the gym, I now have attracted clients that are like me, who are interested in what I'm doing and want the products that I use. So this is a great way to build a social following and start introducing those products in a way that's not spammy, but in a way that's authentic and really, really adds value to your social media. Now, which platform to use is the last part of this first section of the training. I personally like to use Facebook. I am a big advocate of Facebook Reels in my story. I get a lot of traction through them, and I post with purpose. You may not notice it because sometimes it's incognito, but if I ask a question about who else hates to be sweaty, it's not because I really care who's sweaty. It's because they need our products, dry goods. I can literally now hit you up in your messenger and be like, girl, did you know I use dry goods? Like, I literally sweat so much here in Mississippi now. It is 97 from the time I go to sleep to the time I wake up, and dry goods is saving me. So this now has got their attention. I've posted with purpose. They're interested in what I'm talking about, and I've made a sale on my products. So that is the first portion, because now that you can figure out how to add people to see what you're doing, we can move on to how are you going to market on social media. Now, this one's a little bit trickier. So we're going to break it down into a few sections. The first section is finding your niche. What makes you you is just the beginning of the fun. The next part is what are you putting out there that adds value that someone wants? Well, other than our amazing products, what are you doing? We solve problems with our business. So find a niche that you are comfortable talking about, something you're passionate about, and put yourself out there. Through doing that, you're gonna pull those customers in and pull in those followers, and then you're gonna hit them where it's exciting and give them the answer to the problem. All while you're just having fun, being you, doing what you'd normally do on a regular basis. So that's the first section. Next one is show them who you are. They wanna see the real you. Do you see this, guys? I'm not wearing any makeup. I didn't put tons of effort into coming live to talk to you, because this is me. This is Jill Jolene. If you see me on the streets, this is what you're getting. So when they see me online and they see me in person, they know that I'm a real, authentic person. It adds value, and they want to get to know me more, because at the end of the day, our clients become our friends. So that's something to think about. Now, I know you're going to say, I have a job that I don't want to intermingle, or I've got family that's not really accepting. We're going to dive on into that a little bit into the next section. Another part of marketing on social media is what posts, what's a reel, what's a story, what content should I be making to better sell online. And the last but last, we're going to talk about how people buy people. So are you ready? Here's section number 2. So finding your niche. Well, like I said, I am living my widow life right now, which brings a big wide range of people. Anyone can become a widow. Anybody can have something happen in their lives. You don't even have to understand what I'm going through to understand loss, to understand change, and how a lot of us women don't feel as independent as we could. And then when something happens to you, we reclaim our lives. So that's my niche. I am out there putting it out to the world in this vulnerability that is drawing in people, and it is really ramping up my sales. Now, if you're not comfortable doing something as vulnerable, that's okay. Maybe you crochet and you want to show your crocheted goods. And after you're done crocheting, God, your hands are sore. Well, you know, we got CBD products out there that are going to make your hands feel so much better. Well, put your crochet videos out there, and also in between, start rubbing on that CBD Solace product and let people know that this is helping you solve a problem. So attract who you want to attract, putting out the content that you want to put out. And it doesn't always have to be buy my products, I sell products. It's literally putting out authentic content to you. The next one is show who you are. So I have lots of friends who do this business, and they are teachers, they are religious people, they are conservative, they maybe have judgmental family, friends, and you can still put yourself on social media in a way that's gonna benefit you. So here's my best tip. Your social media should be a highlight reel, not the whole movie. If you're putting everything online, don't do it. Don't do it. You heard me. Don't do it, because you're giving everybody too much, and then it leaves for too much interpretation. Just give them the highlight reel. So you ever see somebody's social media and you're like, oh my God, her life looks amazing. She's got her crap together. Oh my God, I want to be her. I want to see what she's doing. That's what I'm talking about. So let me give you an example that you can go to my Facebook and check out the past week that I've had. So I recently went to Connecticut so I could get some financial things in order. And I look like I'm living my best life. I went to the Pride Fest. I was at the winery. I was at the bar. I was over visiting the trolls in Rhode Island. I was everywhere. I was with Jen. I was with Amy. I was with Katie. I was with so-and-so and so-and-so, and everybody's talking about it, right? So I look like I'm living my best life. What they don't know is I cried most of the trip. I cried because this newfound freedom and independence is scary. So in my VIP group, I shared my vulnerableness, but on my Facebook and my social media, I gave them the highlight reel because people want to see what you're doing. They want to know what you're wearing. They want to follow you. They want to do all the things, and they want to go where you're going, and they just want to get to know you. So that's the best way to look at it. So go check out my Facebook and get ready to have some fun with me, but keep in mind, it's just the highlight reel. Now, the posts that I like to post, if you see my written posts on my Facebook, I like to ask questions with purpose. So let's think of a few examples. I told you the one about the dry goods, so I'm asking if they're sweaty. Well, we sell a really great deodorant. So again, I moved to Mississippi. It is hot here. Oh my God. I asked for suggestions on the best deodorant because I'm trying something new and I want to see what you're using, and let's compare. And people love to compare their products. They love to talk about what they're using, no different than we like to talk about what we're using. Now, this style of post is great for me because it boosts my algorithm. The more that you're getting comments and likes and interaction, the more that the social platform actually thinks that you're popular and interacting, and it pushes your content out. So be sure to leave lots of comments back on the comments that people give you. So don't just see a comment and like it and leave. Take the time to actually write back to each person that writes. I know it's a lot of work, but the work's going to pay off. It's one of those things that builds with momentum, and so will your algorithms. Another good post that I like to do is tell me the last thing you bought on Amazon. Everybody loves to tell you what they shopped for. And then what I did is I went behind the scenes and I said, hey, so you're a shopper like me. I got coupons if you want to shop my website. And I offered coupons and got deals. I gave out Amazon gift cards for people who shopped my site, first 10 people. Bingo. That's a training in itself. Another thing that I do is reels. Anything that you post in written words, remember we're scrolling this way, the world's starting to scroll this way. If you've ever got caught in a TikTok trap, I'm that lady that's sitting in bed at 11 o'clock at night and I know I should go to sleep and I really want to go to sleep, but oh my God, I just started watching a video and then the next video and the next video, and I'm in the bed like watching all the little thirst traps. You know you've done it. That's what we're talking about. So take your content and change it from the written form to a video form. Show you using the product. Show you out doing yard work. And then at the end of that yard work, post a little clip in your story that tells them what you were using after your hard day of doing yard work. The whole point is to draw people in because they don't know how cool you are if they're just scrolling and they're going by you. Make them stop and realize you're freaking amazing. Our products are amazing. Stories. So your stories are seen mostly by the people that you have on your Facebook or your social platform. So stories are a great way to remind the people on your social media that you're doing these things. And always, always post that you're at a party. I don't care if you don't have a party. Wednesday, you had a party. Get done up, get your stuff on, post the post because it reminds people that you're out there doing something awesome and they want it. Content versus product. Oh yeah. So like I said, your content versus product should be those 5 things. Only one of the posts that you post in a day should be a product post. If you're posting more than that about your products on social media, people feel you're spammy. Those other things should be your content. So a great way to do that is to rotate through. So think on your line, if you've posted about, something I did for independence. Okay, now I'm working out. Okay, now Aiden and I are doing something. Bam, this is the product I used today. Oh, I put my Curvana in. And then, you're back to like the Mississippi heat, blah, blah, blah. It's like keep it rotating daily and you will see that people are drawn in and then they go, oh, you sell products. Oh my God, that's why your hair looks like that. Bingo, it's working. So last for this section is people by people. So this whole time you've been watching the training, I seemed more interesting, right? Or at least I hope so. I hope I seem more interesting. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I am giving you a chance to know me which is hopefully making you more interested to know me. So when you get on my social media, you're going to go, holy crap, she sells Athenas. I didn't even have any clue. She's freaking fun. That also helps for sponsoring seeds. Keep that in mind. So the whole goal is to just authentically put yourself onto social media, and people are going to love you. And if they don't, they're ridiculous. So the last portion of our training for tonight is actual social selling. So we're going to be covering how you redirect those customers to your site, because we don't just get them to comment on the post or comment on the reel. If you put the answer on the first comment that someone says, there's no need to comment anymore. Everybody's already going to know what you're talking about. So we have to kind of like keep the convo going, redirect them to your inbox, redirect them to the platform you want to sell on, and that's how you're going to take them to that final sale. The next part is follow-up. People don't shop immediately. You have to build trust. So through building trust and getting them to know you and feel comfortable with you, it requires follow-up. And then consistency again. Dirty word, consistency. I am horrible at consistency. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm calling out myself. So if you're like me, send me tips. Or actually, if you're not like me, girls out there, guys out there, send me consistency tips. Your girl needs help. Also, we're going to talk about scheduling, because a lot of this sounds like a lot of work, but a lot of it you can do one day a week and get it going and be set up and ready. Now, there's different types of content. We're going to dive into that. We're also going to talk about the post and pray. A lot of us do it. It's not successful, maybe gets you a sale here or there, but it leads you to failure. Like you'll feel like it's not working when in reality you're putting in the work. You're just doing it in a way that's not going to benefit you the best. Now, use your products. Use them. Love them. Try them. If you don't own everything in the catalog, why? Why? Give it a try. How do you answer the question of what does it do? What's your review? People want your reviews. They want to know what you think of the stuff. You can't trust a person who don't use their own products. I've always said that at my parties. Never trust a saleswoman or a salesman who does not use their own products, because what is that saying? What is that saying about you and your company? It says, show how to fill a need. So, all right, this is the last portion of the training. I am really excited to dive in. Let's do it. So I'm going to start off by talking about what type of content. Now, types of content are attraction marketing. Like I said, there's push and pull marketing. There's different ways that you're going to attract those sales. So if you are a singing person like me, I sing at my parties. I do little clips that show how much fun I am. So this is going to sound like a lot of information. So grab your pen and paper, because this is about to get really exciting. So there's this color system, this amazing color system that will help you figure out what type of content is going to attract the customer and the clientele that you are looking for. And here we go. So there are 4 colors to the color personality chart. It is yellow, red, green, and blue. Now our yellows are people who are drawn to help. If you are out there and you are like, I love sisterhood, I love to help others, I feel a calling and a need, then you are a yellow, my friend. If you are a person who is information driven and you are like, I know every product ingredient and I know all the facts and tips on what vibrator has this many speeds and this many things and all this, and you don't dive in until you know all the details, you're a green. I am not a green. I could not tell you any of the speeds that our products have. I show up at the party, I tell them it's good, I tell them where to put it, I tell them they want it. That's how it does. So the next color is blue. If you are a party girl like me, and if it ain't fun, you don't want to do it, then you're a blue like me. Like it has to be fun and keep me excited, or I can't stay consistent and excited. So blues love to travel. Blues are always going. We talk fast. We're moving fast. We are fun. We are the life of the party. It is a blue kind of thing. And last but not least is our reds. You'll always know a red because they're always number 1. Gotta win. Very competitive. Love a challenge. Keep it moving. Money driven. Like have to have it. Like those ladies. We're all amazing in our own way, and we each have every single color, so don't think you're not a rainbow at the end of the day. But a red tends to be a very aggressive seller. So those are the reds. And you do have dual colors. So now that I've told the colors, and I've kind of got a little idea in your head of what color you might be, let's dive into how to attract the person you want. So if you're on your Facebook and you are normally a yellow who's very sisterhood oriented and you're very sweet and you want to help people, you may be kind of not attracting the other types of colors. So what you do is you rotate through your content and you're going to attract all the colors. So think of something you did that was fun and post that. Blues like me are going to look at your Facebook and be like, oh my God, I want to go do that today. Where did she go? What is she doing? Post something about what you made for money with your business or something exciting you're buying or what are you doing, and you are attracting a red and they are looking at you like, I want to make money. How is she making money? Let's talk about it. Now, if you want to get those information greens out there, give them facts. Hit them with the facts. Now, I'm really like green's the bottom of my list. Not a lot of green in there. So you don't see me post too many facts. And I really should step it up because there are so many women, I'm sure, in my VIP group or on my social media who would probably shop more from me if I gave them facts, reviews, product details. I know that our marketing department right now is like, chill, how could you not be marketing all the ingredients? I'm sorry, I'll do better. So see where I'm going with this? Rotate through your content to attract all the different types of people out there, because otherwise you're only attracting someone just like you. And we're missing a whole group of people. So those are different types of content that you could be sharing that are going to attraction market things to you, okay? Push marketing is when we put the content out there. So the other is pulling it to you. Push marketing is where you're pushing it out there. That's where the post and pray comes in. Post and pray is where we take a company-made graphic and we stick it up there, and the company graphics are fire. Keep it up, department. You're doing amazing. When you post that post and you say, hey, this is my website, this is what you want to do, you are posting and praying that someone's going to click your link and like it based off of a post. Now, some people shop like that or stop to look at things, but it doesn't follow through. It doesn't. In the almost 6 years I've been doing this, I have not had a lot of post and pray success, and it does lead to frustration. So I know there's somebody right now listening going, I think that's what I'm doing. It's probably what you're doing. Now, those graphics are amazing. Use them. But also put a little video next to it of you using the product. Add to that post more value to get the reaction that you want instead of praying that you get what you want. So that's my tip. If you're using the already made graphic, add more to it. Put your face next to it holding the product so you've got the dual photo, and let them know that the company's great facts are here and I'm using it and I love it and you want it, and put a little personal clip at the top. Now, another thing to talk about is the way we word things on social media is very, very important. Do not put sale, do not put shop. Certain words are trigger words that they are just like, oh, these people are making money off of my platform and they don't like it. So I have learned to get a thesaurus and to use so many different words to mean the same word, like snag yours today instead of shop or get it now. Like, change your wording if it's not working for you, because it could be the algorithms are getting blocked by what you're saying and how you're saying. So that's something to think about. Use the products. I can't stress it enough. So I recently bought one of every skincare we offer. Every single one. I went to the hotel over this past week and had a girlfriend come over with me, and we tested every single product. All the face masks, all the skincare, took photos. Oh, that's Ruby. Ruby, come here. So I took all the photos, all the things, and I literally, hold on guys.